Hello.
Hello. No open today.
No open. So, once again, if you can hear us, Restream has made some changes. And in their changes, they deleted a lot of my content that I had set up for openings. So,
So there you go.
here we
There was
are.
no open. We just opened with our face. No on screen chat either.
Nope.
Oh yeah. Usually on the right hand side there is a chat which
Yeah.
allows everyone on all the platforms because we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, um, and X.
Yeah. And now we're on
And
Instagram.
LinkedIn, yeah, and Instagram. And usually there is an on screen chat. So I got to be better today about reading everybody so everyone knows what's going on,
Well,
huh?
they have a new thing now. Let me show you. Try.
So we're kind of trying to mess with it. We have been offline, as you can see in the title, we've been MIA for 2 weeks, Easter Sunday, and then last week. So we're here now. Hope everyone has had a great start to April. And actually, it's like the middle of April already.
It's actually tax season.
Oh, yeah.
Well, tax day is.
Tax day is tomorrow, yes, which happens to be the middle of the month. So it is already midway through April. April.
Yes, midway through April.
Crazy.
And
Next thing you know, it's going to be summer.
yes, and
Next thing
it'll
you know,
be
it's
winter
going to be
again.
Christmas again.
Oh, don't start that. We're not doing a Christmas thing yet. Nope.
Okay. Well, what is it? Christmas in July when they start putting out all the like Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm trying to find a good way to bring the chat back. They've made some serious changes.
Gabriel says you need an extra one. Oh, are you talking about the wavy hands? Yes. Well, I just entered them in. I didn't even count. I said hi to Maria on YouTube.
Let me see something. Bear with me. I'm trying to make some changes.
Bad Cat's Cat Out says bah humbug.
There we are. Got it.
Yay! Okay, chat's coming in. Chat's coming in hot.
Oh. Hey,
There
we've been
should be a
gone for a
way.
little bit. We were a little bit busy. And last week we actually had planned on going on, but then we had a last minute guest showed up.
We did.
And then what made it difficult for the last minute guest was not that they showed up, but they came to go to the Warriors game.
Yeah. By the time the Warriors game was done.
Well, no, they asked me to give them a ride, so they came to my house.
Yeah.
And then I drove them to the Warriors game, dropped them off, came back, and by the time I got back, it was just about time to go live. But then, by the time I got back, the game was almost over.
Yeah. Well, also because you went to pick up food and had to do like a real you had to drive through the city.
Yeah.
You had a delay. That's
wait.
why.
So here's where the delay came from.
Yeah, that's why. So he went to go get food. Okay, you tell the
So
story.
tell what you think about this. So I dropped my friends off at the Warriors game.
At Chase
They
Center.
came in from Monterey.
Mm-hmm.
They parked their car here. I dropped them off at Chase Center, which is about 15 miles from here.
Yeah, something like that.
So when I'm leaving, I decided, hey, I'll pick up something for dinner so we can eat. So because we don't have time to cook because we had guests. So I go and park in front of on 3rd Street, Hard Knocks Cafe. I'm like, this is perfect. I have an Uber Eats app. I have a $15 credit. I'm going to order it through the Uber Eats app and then order it, wait in the car, and then when it's ready, I just walk in and pick it up. Pretty simple concept.
Pretty simple concept.
You know,
it's never that simple though.
Nothing in the world is ever simple. So the simple concept was order it, and I said, okay. It said, and it literally asked me on the app, do you want to use your location? I said yes. My location showed me right in front of Hard Knocks Cafe.
Yeah.
It says the nearest restaurant we have to you is Hard Knocks Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. It was all perfect. Ordered the food. You wanted.
What did I get? I think
chicken,
I wanted the 3-piece.
Three-piece.
Yeah, the three-piece chicken.
Yeah. And what'd your side
I ordered collard greens because I love them. Collard greens are so good. And was it red beans and rice?
I think you ordered red beans and rice.
Yeah, red beans and rice, collard greens, and then the 3-piece chicken.
And I ordered oxtails. I don't like rice. I don't eat a lot of rice.
Mm-hmm.
If I'll eat black rice, I'll have rice, a little bits of it, but not a whole lot of rice. So I'm not a big rice fan. So I wouldn't order too much rice. So I ordered the oxtails. I asked for red beans and rice because it was and then another side dish.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was like very small amounts. And then.
Oh no, I asked for black-eyed peas and rice.
Black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed peas, yeah.
So the thing goes off and tells me your food is ready. I'm like,
Fair
perfect.
enough, right?
Fair enough. So I get up, walk inside, and I hold up my thing. I go, hey, Stanley Roberts, here to pick up my deal. They go, we don't have a thing for you. I go, why don't you have something for me? Well, let me see your order. So, well, oh, Maggie said collard greens and ham hocks. They don't have ham hocks at Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks,
They
yeah.
make vegetarian greens.
Yeah. Well, from the last time I had them, they were still good. I didn't get them. Oh, wait.
I don't like their mac and cheese.
Not
either.
to get ahead of the story, but I didn't actually get the collard greens I ordered.
Yeah. So, so as we're going, she told me the food's not here. I said, what do you mean it's not here? I ordered from here. No, you ordered from the one on Clement Street, which is the polar opposite of where I was.
Yeah.
Now, I'm like, but I know what I ordered, but apparently the app, because the kitchen was closing early at the one where I was at, it closed at 5 and I ordered at 4:30. They decided to reroute my order to Clement Street without telling me it got reordered.
So that's an Uber Eats thing that rerouted you,
Uber
not
Eats,
the actual restaurant, right?
Uber Eats rerouted it to.
Okay. So that's an Uber Eats complaint.
They ordered, but so I had to drive. Turn up the volume. Is there something you can't hear?
Are we sounding low, guys?
How about now?
No one said anything. We've been talking for like, I don't know, 8 minutes. So
I just turned up the volume a little bit. So
okay.
Pump up the volume. Wait a minute. I gotta talk to my brother. That was a song.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you get the notification that your food. Yeah, because I was gonna say, William, you might need to turn up your volume because no one else has said anything.
And if I turn it more, I'll be like, so
yeah,
anyway, so
it's loud.
Yeah, they literally told me I had to go to Clement Street, which if you've ever been in San Francisco, that would be like if you lived in Florida and they told you to drive up to the Panhandle to pick up your food. So it's like, it doesn't seem like very far.
It is when you're on a time limit though. Yeah.
So he still can't hear us. Let me see if I can fix that for you, William.
Can everyone else hear us okay? I think the volume that you turned up is probably it's our sound, so it's on us, but it would have to be something with the mic.
Yeah, well, I have everything cranked up.
Okay.
So I don't know what else to do. Let me try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, anyway, so I dated the son of Motown founder, strong for many years, and I got fat. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Okay. So basically, traveling to the other side of town, I had to go, and I tried to call, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll see if I can call them and have them fix it for you since you're so far away." And if you want to look it up, so look up Chase Center because that's where it's near, and then look up Clement Street.
Yeah.
And you'll see how far away it is.
So that whole delay is why we couldn't sign on, because by the time he got home to bring the food, it was like the game I think was at the end of the third quarter. So it was not only was that happening, but I felt like the game was kind of going a little fast. And so by the time he finished eating and I finished eating, it was I think maybe 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh shoot, we gotta go.
I'm I had to make a decision.
Yeah.
So my decision was, because had we had continued the podcast, by the time we got to the car to go pick him up, they already called saying the game is over.
Yeah.
The game went by really fast.
Yeah, it did.
So that's why we had the last minute cancel and we had last minute guests. And they actually spent the night.
They did.
And it was pretty cool.
Best friends.
My best friends.
Yeah.
So that's what happened last week, and we apologize, but I wasn't, I'm not gonna leave people hanging on the side of the road somewhere.
And we literally thought maybe we'll just go on for 5 minutes, but with our setup and everything, it would have
taken
longer
us 5
to
minutes
set up.
just to set up.
It would take us longer to set up than it would have to actually.
Oh, by the way, I think we have new followers today from Instagram. I believe that we were dialed up on Instagram. I haven't looked. I'm going to take a look now and see.
Jeanette says, quick hello, have an early alarm in the morning. My brother's having surgery tomorrow. Okay, Jeanette, we're going to pray for your brother. I pray that the surgery is successful. Please keep us posted on how everything goes. And thanks for dropping in.
How would you check live on here?
You would just go to your home.
So sorry about that, guys. We were trying.
You would see it here whether or not we were live.
Oh, so I don't see
it. Would show you. It would show you.
It wouldn't show me because it's my page, right?
It would show you live.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're
not really sure how that works, but
all new setup. The screen is all new. I'm still trying to figure it out. They got a whole new screen over here, which had stuff I haven't seen before. So I don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. Linktree is where you can go there and see all the different. It's basically a Linktree, and Maggie asked, "What's a Linktree?" If you click the Linktree link, or you go to Linktree, it allows you to look at everything that I have established. So you don't have to. You can move from one point to the next point without having to go back and forth. You can just go down the Linktree and see what we have going on and what's happening.
It's basically a like one page site or a landing page
where
you can put all of the like important links, things that you want people to access.
So you can
buy
jackets like this. Mm-hmm. You can buy shirts. Minor miracle, you found parking. No, yeah, actually I parked in a white zone for a few seconds. That wasn't my. Well, it said 5 minutes. Okay. So I went in and grabbed my food, and then when we got home, that's what I meant to mention. The order was completely wrong.
Oh yeah, the order was wrong. So I had ordered black-eyed peas
and collard greens.
Collard greens. You know, I like my balance of meal. Even if I'm having fried chicken, I've got some protein. I've got the veggies, which with fiber, and I've got my my what do you call it? My starchy carbs. So I get it, and I just have all. I don't even think it's black-eyed peas and rice. I think it was red beans and rice. And it was like 2 orders of red beans and rice and 4 pieces of chicken. They gave me 2 wings, I think a thigh and like a breast or something. But so yeah, they gave me 4 pieces of chicken. So I wasn't mad at that, but I was like, where are my collard greens?
Yeah, exactly.
I was looking forward to those collard greens. So, Jeanette says, thank you. My surgery is next month. Thanks for the prayer. See you next week. Okay, see you next week, Jeanette. Remind us again of your surgery as well so we can keep you in prayer.
And so before that, we had Easter.
We had Easter,
and
yeah.
We had guests over for dinner.
We did, yes.
And we had a honey baked ham.
He made dinner for us for Easter. And I guess posted it online, and people were like salivating over it, and people would come up to me talking about Stanley can't be posting his food online because it makes them want some, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize that you had posted it online.
I didn't. All I posted was the mac and cheese.
Okay, well the mac and cheese is what got people's attention. They were like, oh my god, I need some of that mac and cheese.
Now to give you an idea about my mac and cheese, I made it once for her church picnic.
Yeah.
She goes to Shipwreck, mm-hmm. which is a Catholic church in the Bayview section of San Francisco. And they have every year they have a picnic. And so one year I made 25 pounds of mac and cheese. And I knew that when I gave it to them that there'd be plenty to take home so that I could bring some back, right? 25 pounds is a lot of mac and cheese.
A lot of mac and cheese.
So I have professional cooking dishes to make with. So it's huge. It's not like the aluminum foil. These are made, because my friend, the one that came over, is an executive chef. So he teaches me how to buy some of the really good stuff to cook with. He taught me how to make shrimp scampi and a few other, yeah.
Okay, I haven't had your shrimp scampi.
You've had it, you just don't remember it.
Okay. Was it memorable?
With the dry sherry, and I set it on fire.
Was it memorable?
Apparently not to you.
In Phoenix? Did you make it in Phoenix?
I made it in Phoenix once.
Okay, yeah, I think I do. I do remember.
I didn't make it here, but I made it in Phoenix.
In Phoenix, yeah. So it's been a while, yep.
So I made 25 pounds of mac and cheese, and I dropped it off in aluminum foil. And hey, here you go. It's ready. It's still piping hot.
You didn't drop it off.
I stayed there.
Stayed, yeah. But you watched it.
So then, no, I stayed. I figured whatever's left over, I'll bring back home. Oh, I came back, and you know what is funny? We did do that and didn't do it anyway. You know why?
Okay, you have to put it on silent though too. It's a 2-step combination. Do not disturb and then put your phone on silent. Someone likes to call him during our podcast. Like it's not like it's guaranteed. I think only one time did they not call. No, it's like guaranteed we get a call.
It's purposely done.
Yeah.
Because I don't get these kind of calls unless we're live.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's a double step.
So how's about we know it's someone we know.
Silent.
It's someone we know who thinks it's funny.
Probably someone you know.
Yeah, clearly. They think it's funny to do that, and it's not
funny. Maggie says mac and cheese needs condensed milk.
Not necessarily.
What do you think about that?
I don't use condensed milk, but I'm not going to give away my recipe either.
No, but his mac and cheese does not use condensed milk, and it is bomb.
So I come back, to the picnic. I'm there, and I played horseshoes. I had a double ringer. I was doing really great. I come back, and the pan is sitting up like this.
Did you even get any?
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I walked there. There's a bunch of people standing around this one area. Like, what is going on over here? The pan is about this big, and it's about this thick, and it's made of aluminum, heavy duty aluminum, and so it's made to heat up evenly all around or whatever. So I go to there's one guy holding it up like this in the air, and then they're scraping it with a spoon, getting everything off the edges. And I'm like, what is going on? They liked the macaroni and cheese they liked the macaroni and cheese so much that they were literally scraping the container, getting whatever they
When
get out of it.
something is good, you gotta get every single bite.
And there have been people for years who have asked me for my recipe, and I have not. I had to give to my own kids.
He hasn't even given it to me.
So I think
he won't even let me know, you guys. So that's how much he's keeping this bad boy a secret.
But it's really good.
Are you gonna take it to your?
No, I'll definitely. You know what? I got that from my mom. May she rest in peace. She's back here with us.
Yeah,
chilling.
she's with us. She's in the urn.
And that was her recipe. And I learned it. She never gave it to me.
Yeah, you figured it out yourself.
No, I watched her make it, and I go,
Did she know that you know? She knew you knew it.
Oh, she doesn't know how to make it now. Yeah. She knew I knew how to make it, and I attribute it to her.
Okay, so who are you? Are you going to tell me at some point? You think you're gonna reveal it to me?
Well, no, I'm gonna probably give it to one of my kids that I know cooks, and let them carry it down to the family. Are you gonna try to make it?
I mean,
if
I have the recipe.
No, wait. Let's go backwards for a second because I know you. I will teach you how to make it, and then you will come back and ask me to teach you how to make it again.
No, I've got to write it down though, so that
I don't have it written down.
Well, for me, so I can follow.
I cook by smell
until I remember it.
All
Me
right.
and you are different though.
I cook by smell. I make oxtails by smell. I make crab by smell. I cook crab in beer. I don't cook crab in water. You can't cook crab in water. That's just.
Well, you've heard it first here. He's not sharing the recipe with me.
Old Bay seasoning. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You go like this. You go, yeah, it's just right. Just right. You know, your nose knows. Like toucan. Toucan. He goes. The nose always knows. Hi, P. New Jersey, from New Jersey, Hawaii, California. Not sure if I have the right order for you.
Oh, I love this. I think that's right.
So actually,
no, that's not right.
So no, New Jersey, no, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, California,
AZ,
Arizona,
California again. Yeah.
Yes. So right.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you're New Jersey, Hawaii, and then California. I love it. Okay.
I remember you did Millennial Boom with Brooke, and you were talking about how you make grilled cheese, and she mocked you on the stream.
Oh, really? Wait, Gabriel, what's the date on that?
Yeah, exactly.
Might need to look that one up again.
So, at some point, I will make the macaroni and cheese, and I'll reveal the recipes. But see, the problem with revealing recipes is that you give it to someone, and they go, "Oh, why do you use that for? I'm gonna try this." Well, then it's not the recipe anymore. In that case, you do it yourself. If you're gonna take what I gave you.
Who said that?
No, people do it all the time when you give them a recipe. They go, just like some people put broccoli in.
Okay, not gonna talk about that.
Broccoli.
I don't like that. That's just thinking about that disgusting.
Or breadcrumbs. Ugh.
I mean, some people have different taste buds, though. I mean, people do have different taste buds, so it's to each their own. So it happened on Father's Day of 2020.
How did she mock me for making mac and cheese?
I don't know.
Grilled cheese.
We're gonna have to look that up. But grilled cheese sounds really good right now.
Oh, I love good grilled cheese.
Me too.
I used to make it as a kid. You get the government cheese and some Wonder Bread.
That's not how I made mine.
And some government butter.
Nope.
And then you fill the butter into the frying pan, which was made of cast iron. And then you put the cheese on it. Then you put the bread and you squish it and you fry one side. And then you flip it over and you fry that side. OMG. That was like heaven to eat that. If I go to heaven, I want grilled cheese sandwiches.
That's all you're going to eat in heaven?
Yeah.
Grilled cheese sandwiches?
It's better than what OJ's eating.
Why did I know you were going to bring up OJ Simpson? I knew eventually at some point during this podcast he was going to bring up OJ Simpson. That was a little bit of a shocker this week, no?
I will tell you this. The first thing I heard in the morning was Diane walked in and goes, "Did you hear? OJ died." What?
Yeah. Well, this was a day after we learned that Mr. C died. And then we're like, and then I was like in the bathroom and I come out and I'm like looking at my phone and I'm like, oh, OJ Simpson died?
And you know the important thing about OJ dying? That there were some that were, you know, truly saddened by his passing.
Yeah.
But the majority of the comments we read did not like OJ.
So many memes.
So many memes.
So many memes. I can't tell you. And then like in a bunch of like group texts that I was into, I can't tell you how many people were straight up clowning.
Yeah. Oh, and the crazy part is we live in a society of
guilty until proven innocent.
If you're proven innocent, you're innocent.
Not with OJ. Not with OJ. No, he was proven innocent and still was guilty.
Well, no, as some people said, he was not proven innocent. He was proven not guilty.
That's true. Yeah, he was acquitted. He was proven not guilty. Yeah. That's true. Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. So
Ooh.
Gabriel. Oh, dang, Gabriel. Is that one that you read? Because that's really bad.
Well, I
haven't seen that one. That is horrible. I'm not gonna read that out loud.
Because in case you guys don't know, I was working the whole OJ thing, from the day that the body was discovered to the day that
both
he
of
was
the bodies.
Yeah. To the day that he was acquitted. So it was nonstop and crazy, and there was clearly a division amongst innocence versus guilt. And
there's a racial divide
too. It was purely divided our nation racially, because one side of the group, I'm not going to give races, was like, he's guilty. The most you tell me he's not guilty. But you know, it's funny because people say he's guilty, but they weren't there.
No.
Now, I will be fair. I talked to a homicide detective, Philadelphia. Excuse me.
Sparkling water,
yeah,
finest.
I know. His name was Keith Quick. Or Michael Quick. No, Keith Quick. He was a homicide detective for Philadelphia Police Department. And we had a long conversation about the OJ thing back when it happened. Good friend of mine. And he said to me, without seeing any evidence, he said he was guilty. And I said, well, why? He said, well, because in a knife fight, you tend to, when you're stabbing someone, you may nick yourself in the process. So remember that he had a cut on his finger that he claimed he broke it on the glass. So that was the mitigating circumstances that he said that.
Were they consistent with a knife?
He said they were consistent with a knife, with someone holding a knife. So, but I'm not going to go deep into the OJ thing because that's 1994. It's either here or there.
That was a long time ago. 1994. The pursuit was in June of 1994, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I remember watching that on TV. Like, I specifically remember being on my parents' bed watching that pursuit live.
Bill Van Ram. I know what you tried to do, but you were
white hose.
The white hose.
The white hose. Yeah, we knew he meant the White House, though.
I hope he meant the White House.
I mean, I think he meant the White House.
I hope that was a typo.
Betty Veronica says, there you are. Here we are. We're here.
Hi, Betty Veronica.
Gabriel says, remember what I said about sparkling water after 4 p.m. on March 19, 2023?
I don't
after
remember.
4 p.m.
I remember what I said
Sundays?
5 minutes ago.
I don't even remember either.
What did I say 5 minutes ago?
Oh, 5 minutes ago? We were probably talking about...
That was a rhetorical joke.
Oh, I was going to say we're probably talking about...
Let it go. Let it go.
Hard Knocks.
Let it go.
And food.
Let it go.
Let it go.
So if you guys don't know or not, I was hiding in a news van, and ironically, the day that he died, I get a phone call. Remember my phone rang?
Yeah.
So I worked with a reporter.
Yeah.
The only person that could vouch the fact that I was hiding in the van to get the shot of OJ being arrested called me on the day he died.
Yeah.
And says, man, did you see the news? And I said, so you do have my number.
Because you hadn't talked to him for a long time.
I haven't talked to him in a long time. And he went through a whole lot in that short period of time. Even to the fact where he got arrested. and he said that he got arrested and then got acquitted, but then nobody believed that no one, there's no record of his acquittal, just record of him being arrested, so he can't get a job.
That's not cool.
Well, hey.
Betty Veronica says, I lived in SoCal but was visiting the Bay Area. Oh, when it happened? Yeah, I was, gosh, well, I guess I shouldn't date myself, but what?
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I shouldn't date myself about how old I was when I was watching.
So when you date yourself, who pays for the bill?
You.
No, if you date yourself, who pays for the bill?
I'm not talking about date as in going out on a date. I'm talking about date as in like.
Speaking about OJ, so I get an email today, a DM from JJ Smith. And
with a video?
No, I'll show it to you. No one else has seen it. Hold on one second. So if you can guess, if he's watching right now, he knows that I'm talking about him right now. So, can you spot him in here? So there's a picture, a black and white photo of OJ and a bunch of people. I'll show it up in a second. Nope.
Is that him right here?
Nope, that's him right there.
He's a little boy?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's hard to see.
How cute. Let me pull it closer.
Sure. So that's
it? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So that's a picture that JJ Smith, who follows me on Twitter, we're friends, sent me that. And if you look right at the very bottom,
he's
the little kid that OJ had his hand on, that's JJ Smith back in the day. So and people don't know that OJ was born in San Francisco.
He was. He went to Galileo High School and then City College before transferring to USC.
Yes. USC. Never mind, sorry.
He didn't go to USC. You representing?
What?
You representing? You didn't go to USC.
No.
Oh.
I just said USC because that's what I said.
Oh, okay. So yeah, crazy though. I didn't even know he had prostate cancer.
Well, how would you know?
Well, I mean, he's a public figure, but I guess that I didn't hear anything about it. I don't think he experienced. Remember, he was very active on Twitter at some point.
Yep.
Yeah. But so
that whole thing was crazy. If the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Irene says the pursuit and the glove doesn't fit. Crazy. Yeah, because I remember for the longest, I would just every time I thought of OJ, I would always think of that one part of the trial where he tried on the glove.
Who's driving the car?
What, during the pursuit?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't OJ driving the car? Yes. OJ was driving the car during the pursuit. The white Bronco?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was he not driving the car?
No.
Was his son driving the car?
No.
Who's driving the car? Don't mess with me. It was OJ.
AC. Al Collins. Or something like that, whatever his name was.
Oh, he had a friend driving
his friend was driving. OJ was laying down in the back.
Oh, trying to
Rollins,
hide. That's right. Okay.
Al Rollins.
I forgot about that actually. Well, I mean, I was.
You know what I'm talking about.
Right? Was he on the phone?
Yeah, he was on the phone. Putting the hands free.
That's the least of anybody's worries, whether or not he was hands free. Stanley is messing with you, Diane. I can tell already.
No.
Okay, so Anon says, keep hearing OJ. I think of Tropicana.
That's not really good orange juice, though.
Ooh, we had really good orange juice yesterday. Very good. Fresh squeeze.
Skillets, and they literally squeeze it right at your table.
Wait, so let me get this straight. Who was driving the car when OJ was in pursuit?
Al Rollins.
Al Rollins.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. It was my turn to watch him. I just know that OJ was laying in the back.
Okay.
And I was driving.
Okay.
All right. There you go. Look it up.
I just want to know what happened to him.
Remember before we all started saying Google?
Wow. Who was driving OJ Simpson? That I literally just typed who was driving and that came up.
And
Simpson rode in the backseat of a white Ford Bronco with a gun to his head while his friend Al A.C. Cowlings drove for 2 hours on freeways in the Los Angeles area with police following in a low-speed chase. Okay, let me see. Whatever happened to... What happened?
She's Googling what happened to Al Rollins. Collins.
A.C. Callings.
He's probably in jail.
6 months later, USA Today quoted retired tennis player and friend of Callings. That Callings had retired and is still living in Southern California. In 2016, Callings was played by Malcolm Jamal Warner in the critically. I remember that. The People versus O.J. Simpson American Crime Story. We watched that.
And by the way, I love it. Seinfeld had a lawyer character patterned after O.J.'s lawyer. I remember that.
Oh, so he died in 1990 from chronic pneumonia. Oh, that's the wrong person. I'm sorry. You guys don't quote me. I'm sorry. That was the wrong person. I apologize. This is why I shouldn't be looking up stuff live. I'll do my research later. What?
How many people got a chance to enjoy the eclipse that, ironically, I'll say this and I'll say it again. Whenever I say something's going to happen, there'll always be one or two people that'll come and tell me that I'm incorrect. And they'll give me facts to prove I'm incorrect, except for their facts are incorrect. People are telling me we're not going to see a solar eclipse here on California.
Gabriel, the chase was in 1994. And yes, that's how I realized I was wrong because I said he died in 1990. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry. So the eclipse.
So there's no eclipse in California. I was trying to get people to get glasses so they don't damage your eyes.
Yeah. Oh, really?
They're over there, and you can't see them. It's too dark. It's okay. But people are like literally coming online, coming at me, telling me, "Oh, you know what you're talking about." I gotta stop drinking Sprite over here. What?
This happened during another one of our episodes where you drank so much sparkling water and you kept belching, and then you released one that was like, woo!
So anyway,
I love sitting next to you while you
back to the bubbling. Back to the
oh my gosh.
Unless you're singing on American Idol, need to stay until we meet again. Need to stay until we. I am glad you guys are back. Unless you are singing on American Idol, need to stay until we meet again.
Who said that?
Irene. You don't see it?
Oh, I see it now, yeah.
Okay. So back to what I was saying before. So if people are like, "Oh, you're wrong," and I'm like, clearly, why would they give away glasses in the area where you don't need them? So we went to
we
Lowe's.
bought them. Yeah, they weren't giving.
I love the part though that people brought a bunch of glasses off Amazon.
Oh yeah, and then there was
they got a recall the day after the solar eclipse. Bring them back.
That's really messed up. What got me was people posting videos of them actually just looking into the sun without glasses. They were like, "Oh, I didn't have any glasses, so I just looked at the sun." I'm like,
there was actually a spike in people saying, "How come my eyes hurt right after the solar eclipse?"
I can't.
Why do my eyes hurt? I don't know, because you stare directly into the sun. They think it's like a regular day, but for some reason, when it's a solar eclipse, the rays are super concentrated. So you shouldn't look into it.
Are they?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That chase was planned out. Aloha, Irene. And you know, her name reminds me of this. Remember the singer Irene Cara? No. I want to live forever.
I know the song, yeah. I didn't know who sang it though.
Yeah. So, did you smoke your CV joint? Did you smoke your CV joint?
You're ahead of me for sure, so I have to wait. I didn't see the comment yet.
So you told my car, I think, because I had a weird sound.
CV joint. Oh.
It was making a weird noise, and we don't even know yet. It's still in the shop. Been in the shop forever.
Yeah, almost 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. But somebody made fun of me. You go, "Oh yeah, I bet you brought that warranty and didn't get nothing out of it, did you?" No, the warranty's got me they gave me a loaner car, a brand new loaner car for 2 weeks. They fixed stuff for free. Not for free, I paid for it in advance. But it was a good deal.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that I had it. You know, it's nothing worse than, I'd rather have it, the protection, and not need it, than need it and not have it.
Yeah.
So there we go.
You've had a busy week this past week, though.
Oh my God!
You woke up at 6 o'clock every morning this past week.
Every day.
Every day.
Oh, Carmen Blackwell is leaving WKBN WKYC.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Where's
I
she
saw that
from?
on her. I don't know, but I saw that on her page.
Oh wow. Yeah, glasses in California look interesting. Well, no, we had glasses. We had glasses.
We had glasses, yeah.
And it was pretty cool when you look out through them.
Yeah, really cool.
It was really interesting.
I mean, it was a partial eclipse, but it was still like something to see, though. I mean, obviously it didn't get dark here, but it was cool to see because like you just don't see that every day.
Well, maybe we do. We just don't know it.
Because we don't have glasses.
We don't have glasses.
Well, just bring the glasses with you and walk outside tomorrow.
Every day. What if you walk up tomorrow and you see it again and you go, wait a minute.
What if it?
My whole life has been a lie.
What if it always looked like that?
What if the moon hits the sun? Is it hit and run? Or hitting the sun?
Oh my gosh, I've heard this already. I've heard that like a couple of times. So Gabriel, yeah, you didn't have glasses. So how did it get completely dark where you are?
Where he was, it was dark.
Okay.
So he was right in the, if I heard that word one more time, totality. That's all we heard, totality. Totality. We're in the right of the totality. And then they were saying hotels, right in the prick of totality. You get a hotel. Normally it's $80 and now it's $800.
I thought they were jacking up the prices like hardcore.
I mean, it reminds us of the time we were driving to Texas, and we stopped off and they were doing the Starlink launch. We didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't know. Yep, and we ended up staying at like Econo Lodge or something.
For like $100.
It was like it was like almost $100.
It was 100. It wasn't almost.
Oh, I thought it was $88.
No, it was $100.
Econo Lodge, and like the sheets smelled.
I don't remember all that.
I would remember something like that. Babe, stop.
I think her other life she was a hound dog.
I was a hound dog because like my sense of smell is so strong. I've always smelled something like right before we got on.
I smell something burning.
You guys, right before we got on, I go, "Is your computer smoking because it smells like electronics burning?" He goes, "You're always smelling something."
So yeah, you're right, Mr. Anderson. The next totality for California is August
2045.
2045.
Dang, and I'm gonna be how old am I gonna be?
I won't talk about it.
All right.
Let's keep on moving.
Okay.
I remember 2020, the dark red orange wildfire day was apocalyptic.
Oh yeah.
So keep this in mind though. With the eclipse, many years ago, before we knew what eclipse was, people thought it was a omen. They literally thought it was an omen when the sky got dark for no reason. And they believed that the only way to look it up, in case I'm wrong, keep going look it up anyway. Gabe was already ready to Google it. I believe they offered sacrifices to the sun just so it would come back. And then after they killed somebody, all of a sudden 4 minutes later the sun came back.
Yikes.
They're like, oh, we did it. They killed somebody for no reason.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, imagine we still did that. Imagine we were so naive that we thought that we had to kill somebody just to bring the sunlight back. Sacrifice a goat. We had to put Michael Jordan up for sacrifice.
Why Michael Jordan?
They say he's a goat.
They also say LeBron James is a goat too.
He says, "Why do I need to Google what's already well known?" But not a lot of people know that people offer sacrifices. Did you know that?
I did not, but maybe it's just because I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Maybe because I didn't know that.
No, maybe a lot of people do know it, but because I didn't know it, you're like, well, a lot of people don't know it. Your face. You're not understanding what I'm saying. Are you indulged again?
No, I'm still digesting what you just told me.
I'm still digesting some other things
too. Okay, so you know what's happening, right?
Sorry, I love you. Okay.
No, it's coming out pretty soon.
It's coming out. What's coming out?
Starting the bus.
You're starting the bus?
The one I'm gonna drive over you with.
What are you gonna roll?
Oh, it's coming.
What?
Oh, it's coming, Belcher.
I'm not the Belcher.
No, go ahead. Keep on.
Oh man. Okay. Anyways, so what else happened this past week?
So also in the line, I have the nonprofit. I like to say underfunded nonprofit, because we need to raise funds, a lot of money. And if you've donated, thank you very much. But I actually gave a speech at South San Francisco High School for every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes is that at one point in their life, every 15 minutes, a juvenile, a kid, was killed by drinking and driving. It's now down to 51 minutes. But I was invited to speak there, and I was the MC. So I was the MC for a whole, for what, an hour?
I think so. Like
Not a little over an hour.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was interesting. And before that, we went 8 hours of training in the woods.
Oh yeah, that was the day before that. Yeah.
We were trying to become mountain men.
My left hand is still sore.
So we're learning how to survive in the apocalyptic world. So we were there for 8 hours, learning how to survive in case the world comes to an end. And we have water. Because, it ain't the person that has water that's going to survive. I mean, you know that. You never heard my story 100 times. Yeah. All right. What else? And by the way, to the 245 that are joining us right now, if you haven't joined or you want to comment, you can. Just go into the comment section, write something, we'll respond to it. If you're on Twitch, please join. If you're on YouTube, join. Facebook, join. We're here, we're square, and we'll always be around. You are square. I left to watch American Idol. See you next time. You guys are cute. Oh, she left us to watch American Idol.
Aww.
So we're not as good as American Idol.
We're not important.
We're not important.
All right, Irene, bye.
All right, Irene, bye.
I'm not square.
Oh yeah, you're square. Square like Nair.
Like the hair removal?
Mm-hmm. Is your holster outside the waistband? I have an outside the waistband holster. She has an inside the waistband holster.
Yeah, I don't like that. I have an outside the waistband holster, but I like the inside better.
Irene, you don't want me to sing. Trust me. There's a reason why I do TV and news and whatnot.
Oh, you should join the choir. I heard you sing the other day. Why are you staring at me like that? Betty says I give up 60 minutes to watch you too. Aww.
We're better than 60 minutes.
That's so sweet.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Betty Veronica.
Do you happen to DVR?
Thank you, Betty Roberts.
Do you happen to DVR it? Betty Roberts. Man, that's taking it way back. That's taking it back to the Twix days.
Twix.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know what we're talking about, so we're also on Twitch, but like for the longest, Stanley used to not be able to say Twitch and would say Twix, like all the time. And we'd be like, Twix? Gabriel says Stanley sings and Diane plays the flute. You should try to pick up some gigs doing that.
Oh, and Mr. Ann said I stopped playing a game to watch too. Love it.
Oh, so sweet. Kumbaya. Okay, that was our singing.
Okay, go ahead, play the flute. What are you doing?
The flute? The flute?
Yeah, the flute.
I haven't picked up my flute in so long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not happening, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I will, there's more of a chance of me filming a video holding a fitted sheet than there is playing the flute. And since there's not really a chance of me folding a fitted sheet on video, then there's definitely no chance of me playing the flute.
You know who's not here today?
And people will only realize that reference if you've been with us like far, far back.
Big Bucks didn't show up today.
Oh, Big Bucks.
Big Bucks Bradley.
Big Bucks Bradley.
Yeah.
Big Bucks Bradley, where you at?
I don't have a DVR, nor do I have cable, but I get a bunch of over-the-air channels.
Oh, okay, got it. Gabriel says, remember that time you danced to 90s R&B music live on air, and before you ask, that was on January 12, 2022. We danced?
2020, not 2022. Oh, there he is.
Big Bucks Bradley, yes!
Yes! Oh, wait, I said it wrong then. You know we missed him? We missed him, Big Bucks Bradley with that $1,000 check.
Big Bucks coming in clutch.
Woohoo! Coming in hot.
All you have to do is call out Big Bucks Bradley, and he showed himself.
It's like State Farm. Like good neighbor, Big Bucks Bradley is there.
Like a good neighbor?
Yeah, like a good neighbor. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Thank you, Big Bucks, for 99 cents super chat.
Oh, I literally said 2022. I meant 2020.
I know, that's why
I gotta look that up. I write 2020 in diary. Yes, I know. I read it incorrectly. I already corrected myself.
Go figure.
Go figure.
Anyway, we welcome you all here. We're glad you could be here with us today. Because you could be anywhere. You could be watching 60 Minutes.
Or you can be watching American Idol.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Or you can be watching I'm Coming In Hotter. Love the content.
Ooh,
Thanks,
Mr. Anderson broke out with the 10 spot.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson.
Woo! Thank you, Mr. Anderson, with the 10 spot. Speaking of Safe Farm, is Jake now living in a cardboard box? I don't know which. No, I'm thinking about Safeway. Subway. The guy was a guy at Subway who went to jail for what was his name? He went to jail
for the child pornography.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Mr. Footlong.
Yeah, I remember people trying to get me fired from crime because I said I guess he's gonna get a whole bunch of footlongs now.
Oh gosh, you said that? Did you say it on social media? Oh man.
True story. Jace made a new shirt that says "Stop putting big words in chat."
You know I can't read.
You know I can't read, and then he made that because that's moving again.
Made that because of me. I confused him with
crochet
and crochet
and crotchet.
Crotchet and crochet is that
Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
Oh goodness gracious!
I love that name though, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
It's from what movie?
I don't know.
The Matrix.
Oh.
Mr. Anderson.
See?
What?
If I say I don't know, then you're disappointed. But if I say I do know and then get it wrong, you're disappointed. So why can't win?
I was disappointed.
Yes, you evidently confused us too, Gabriel.
State Farm is canceling a bunch of home insurance products in California.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we have State Farm for our Richards Insurance.
Earthquake.
We have
them for earthquake insurance.
We have earthquake insurance and Richards Insurance.
Yeah.
We have both. So we're paying like through the yin yang for all this insurance.
Through the yin yang twins.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Sometimes I just say the most random thing. You know you love me.
All right. So where were we? We were so rudely interrupted with the yin yang twins.
You were not rudely interrupted. So yes, because they're charging up the yin yang. Well, some people, some businesses, I think, aren't even able to get insurance, right? Because they're not covering them because of all the robberies out here. Isn't that happening too?
Yes.
Some people can't get covered, and there was recently some video that came out of the robbery of the jewelry store. Where was that? In the East Bay?
Yeah.
Of the jewelry store, and they didn't have insurance.
So I'm gonna tell you a little secret. We have insurance through a company, and it's so low that I don't want to even tell people what insurance I have because I don't want everybody jumping on the ship. But they don't. Wow, Mr. Anderson.
Everyone started calling me Mr. Anderson after The Matrix. I took it and ran with it.
I love it.
Oh, I love it.
But I love that he just dropped in another 10 spot.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson, I presume. That's from The Matrix. Love that show.
I know. Movie.
Yeah. It's a show. It shows on my TV set, so it's a show. She always said, oh, it's a movie. No, it's a show. No, it's a series. I don't care. It's on TV. Holy crap.
It's actually a movie. Well, it was in movie theaters initially.
What's the penalty for choking somebody out on a stream?
Wow. Violent much?
No, I'm asking the question.
For who?
I say you.
And for your friend?
I'm just saying in general, my friends asking.
Wow.
You know, that would make some, you know how viral we go if I started choking you out on the screen? We'd be like, oh my God, podcasters went crazy and choked this host out on the screen. And they play it over and over again. It's like a million
You'd
times.
be hella behaving badly.
Hella behaving badly, but you know what though?
Like that's the ultimate behaving badly.
I blocked the screen and we won't see anything.
You guys, that is so shady.
You know how it would only take us an active. We'd have to do something really, really bad for us to go viral. Nobody cares that we're on every Sunday, except for the last 2 weeks. Every Sunday, nobody cares now. But if one of us did something that was like totally bizarre,
out of character,
totally crazy, it'd be like, oh, it'd be like I can see it now in like China. Like they be showing the whole thing about in slow motion.
You're literally like you're famous, so whatever you do makes headlines. If I did something, no one would care.
No one would care.
No one would care.
If you choked me out.
Oh, but I couldn't.
And then
I couldn't though. I care about you so much, but apparently you could choke me out though. I could never choke Beeb out.
This is the only person I know that will sleep through everything.
Except
for me breathing.
Well, it's actually snoring. I can sleep through your breathing.
She literally will not hear.
That was random though.
I know, well, because I thought about it. You will literally not hear. You hear like.
Because I wear earplugs.
Airplane fly by. Nobody hear. I go again. Could you stop breathing? That constant breathing in and out over and over again. That's me. At this point, it's like the home. Let the home.
At this point, it's like let the home okay Diamond Bar California burn, geez, with property taxes and whatever. Maybe
I got it.
Let the home.
I get what she's trying to say.
What?
She says at this point it's like let the home burn in Diamond Bar, and because property tax is so big, what the heck, it doesn't make a difference.
Oh.
So all the different
insurance and stuff.
Hey, what's this one? Because this was. Oh, thank you, Betty Veronica. Oh, we balling today. She dropped in a 5 spot.
Hey Stanley, some jerk sets off M80 fireworks late at night. Sounds like a boom, but leaves before the police arrive. How can they catch him?
Pour gasoline around, and then when they light the thing, then you'll hear the screaming sound. That'll be them before the thing goes out.
Wow. That really sucks though.
We had it happen the other night though.
But it doesn't happen a lot.
Someone threw out an M80 or some kind of explosive device. We heard it. Boom, the whole place shook.
Yeah.
But it's too dark to tell who it is.
It sounded really close by though.
So I'm sorry you're going through that, Betty Veronica. But for a $10 spot, I can tell you how to fix it.
You just told her to fix it.
No, I told her the $5 version.
Oh. Betty, live life, don't let the little things bother you. What is happening?
Thank you, Mr. Anderson.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson.
Oh.
Having to be something here and pisses me off.
So here's the deal. Let me go back to, as you guys know, I do have the nonprofit, Mr. Badley TV. And I go out and I shoot videos on my, and the money that you donate helps me pay for the equipment, pay for the shoots. I don't get paid to do these videos. I'm trying to build the nonprofit so that people know we're here. And then at some point it becomes self-sufficient where it runs itself. Started in February of 2023. March, we filed for trademark. This March, maybe April, we should know if the trademark's been pushed through. And the whole thing is to try to, if you see our whole purpose is to educate the public, the same way I did with people behaving badly. Even though it was made to be, people turned into a shaming device. It wasn't about shaming. It was about educating by using people as real examples. And of course, if you want to diminish something, you give it a negative connotation. And once you give something a negative connotation, it diminishes it often diminishes its ability to do what it's supposed to do because people look at it differently.
Yeah.
And that's the problem we have with a lot of things in this world right now is that when people try to do something that is positive, people will diminish that positivity and turn it into something negative. So that way, no one wants to pay attention to it. It's the whole concept of, well, we don't want you to learn. We want you to be dumb forever, but I want you to learn. And the part that happens for me, makes me happy though, is when I do meet people over the years who have told me how they have learned from the videos. And that's what the purpose was, to learn. But you don't hear about the learning as much as you hear about the people who claim that someone is being shamed. And there's shame to me would be like going, how dare you do that? You're stupid. And if you do that again, that's shaming someone. Educating someone is saying, this is what the person did. This is what they did. Let's give them their chance to tell their side of the story, which is basically me asking you what happened is your ability to tell your side of the story. Because if I don't ask you what happened, it's a one-sided story. Mm-hmm. So now, when I walk up to you with a camera, you have every right to refusal. You can say, I don't want to talk. And I can't make you talk. But by the same token, you can't make me stop recording. Reason why I keep recording is very simple. Because in many cases, I've had people who would go and say that I physically assaulted them. And with no proof that it ever happened, it's my word against theirs. So I'm not going to turn the camera off until I'm done. When I walk away, I'll turn the camera off. But for the minute our interaction starts, for the moment before our interaction starts to the minute it ends, I'm going to keep rolling. People always say, I don't want to be videotaped. Neither do I. But here we are out in public in a situation where you have no choice. I mean, you can just say, I don't want to talk. You roll your window up, you do whatever you want to do. It doesn't hurt my feelings if you don't talk to me. But I'm giving you a chance to tell your side of the story. Why did you do what you did? Mm-hmm. And typically, they don't have a good excuse. Some people tell me, well, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my phone. Clearly. Or they'll tell me I wasn't on my phone, but then we know that they're on their phone because I already got them on video being on their phone.
Yeah.
Some people literally move barricades out of the way to go through a road that's closed and then tell you and gaslight you to make you believe that the road was open.
I've never had that. Has that happened to you?
Yes. We were on Highway 37. I was with Andy Barclay. Mm-hmm. We were literally on Highway 37, which was closed. They had barricaded it off because of flooding. We're standing out there, and all of a sudden, these cars start coming down. Now, what happens is, it's usually if one car goes, then the other people follow it. The car pulls up, and we flag him down because the road is closed. Andy goes up and says, what are you doing here? He goes, there are barricades. He goes, oh, there's no barricades. So you're telling me there's no barricades? No, there's nothing there. I just drove right here. And so it was so he was so serious about it that even Andy was like, oh,
wait,
maybe,
is it closed?
Maybe they took the barricades down. So let me go check. So when we get back in the car to go check it, the road is still barricaded. They just got out their car on a freeway, moved the barricades,
and then put it back.
And then put it back.
Oh, that's not cool.
This is the kind of stuff you have to deal with people in the public. They will literally look at you and gaslight you and tell you you're crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
I wasn't doing that. I wasn't drag racing. So that car went by me at 117 miles an hour. It wasn't you. No, that wasn't me. But we never lost sight of you. So how do you explain that? Well, can I see your driver's license? Oh, I forgot it. I left it at home. Oh, you left your driver's license at home, huh? Well, because for some reason people believe that if you leave your driver's license at home,
then it's all good.
It's all good. Oh, well, you know what?
That actually makes matters worse.
When you find it, come back and we'll talk about it, right?
Yeah. So
the cop says, okay, give me your name, Chad, and give me your name and
your email, your last name.
Your last name, your first name, and then they go back and they just run it in the system. Sure enough, Chad had a suspended license. Chad didn't have insurance.
He didn't have insurance either?
He also didn't have registration. You know why we know he didn't have registration? Because he pulled that one for 2 years. 2 years old. When you modify your exhaust, you can't register your vehicle.
Oh, I thought about you today. I'm walking with my mom, right? We see a car speeding up and down the street. No plates. No plates in the back, no plates in the front, riding hella dirty.
Hella dirty.
Meaning to say all over in the middle of the lane.
Wait, there was a question that Gabriel had and I missed it. Hold on.
All right.
No, I heard what you said.
Thanks, Big Bucks Bradley, for another 99 cents. Woo woo.
What'd that just do?
Do you want me to scroll up and look at it?
No, hold on. Who was the viewer's name on here who used to donate on here? I wanted to say his screen name was something clever, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, you're right. It was David F. Baum. And believe it or not, I thought David F. Baum was like a fake name. I looked it up. That's a real name in California. It's somebody's real name, David F. Baum. Interesting. I mean, I like it. It's unique. It's not like a name you see too often. And yes, again, thank you, Big Bucks Bradley, for the 99 cents, and everybody else who's donated $10 and $5 and so the whole goal purpose of Mr. Bradley TV is to raise enough funds that we can be self-sufficient. So we can, I bring in cameramen to shoot some of the stuff. I have to pay the cameraman, and usually it's X amount of dollars per hour to pay that person to do the work, and then also sometimes I have to pay for an editor, which is another, so it gets expensive after a while. So that's why and then equipment is expensive. One camera bar costs $8 grand. You got the video cards are $700 a piece. And it's funny how I meet people all the time. They're like, well, if you do this for me for free, and if I like what you do, I'll hire you to do more stuff. I fell for that trick a couple times. Ms. Jansen, I don't think that was the word you want. Cleaver?
Maybe clever.
Clever. Maybe make Cleaver. Leave it to Cleaver. He was a butcher.
Can we buy Mr. Belly TV sticker? I need one for my toolbox.
Well, actually, I have a. So here's the deal. Can you grab those up to the top there for me?
What, the patches?
The patches and the stickers. So, and now Maggie has subscribed, so she's paying $10 a month. And when she gets to the $75 threshold, she's going to get us. She'll probably get something in the mail from us. But you got it. So here's the deal. If you go to MrBadley.com, there's a link on there. So we have these. There's only 10 of these. These are the stickers, new stickers around our new logo. So but this is what I want to show you. So these are patches. I've only made 10 of these patches. We're almost out. We only have a few left. But if you donate 150 or more, you'll get a patch, and I'll send you a sticker with it. And you'll get them in the mail. The reason why I asked for 150 is because I got to pay to mail back to you. They're not free. For me to mail them is not free. So if you go on there and you make a donation to the Ziffy, which Ziffy is free, so you can actually not have to pay a service fee to use it. You make a donation. If I see it there, I will immediately take the address that you used for the donation and send you. If you're 150 or more, you get one of these doohickeys. Now, we have coins too. If you go above that threshold, we'll even throw in a coin, a challenge coin that looks just like this. So we have the sticker, patch, and a challenge coin. But we're trying to, and trust me, the money just goes into, every time I shoot a segment, it's roughly $2,500 to shoot a segment. Editing, equipment, even have to get a body armor so that I don't get injured. The vest is $800. So everything I do, and so we just did a bunch of stuff to what do you call it? Build a foundation. So we have a cage number. If you don't know what that is, it's a SAM.gov. We're registered with the United States government as a nonprofit. Registered with the Department of Justice in California. Registered with the Franchise Tax Board in California. We've covered every single base that we need to cover to do it legally and do it right. But the problem is that people will spend $9,000 to go watch a football game. I get it. I'm not saying it's bad that you did that, but when you say, hey, can you donate $100? It's like asking to pull teeth. We're just trying to do something that creates education for the public. And if get a sticker and Mr. Badley stickers, we have a whole bunch of stuff to give away, but we just need to find a way to do it so that way we can use it and utilize it. These things, when I make these, aren't free. I have to pay to have these made. And I don't plan on making any more than 10 of these to make them more valuable if they do become of value. So that's where we stand on the show. We had to buy editing software.
Apparently we're freezing a lot.
Are we?
Yeah, well, I guess the video is lagging, but our audio is okay.
Well, it could be our Wi-Fi. Who knows? I mean, we are.
Yeah, we are not hardlined. We're Wi-Fi.
We're Wi-Fi, so whatever. So if you go to MrBadley.com, you can. I'll see the donation, and then once it does it, I will send something out to you. Now again, I'm going to go back to one of our subscribers who's on here. I've been thanking her over and over again, but and her name is Maggie, and I hope I say her last name right, Jung. She's out of Southern California. She's subscribed to the donation. So every month we get $10 from her. We appreciate that. And when she reaches the threshold, I'm going to send her a sticker as well. And a couple of people have spent $100, $75, $100. So originally it was $75, you got a coin. $150, you got the patch. If you want all of them, then obviously well above that threshold, then we get them out to you in the mail as soon as possible. So that's how we hopefully gain. You get something out of it. You're not just giving away money. We don't have like I can't give away a new car. Can't. Sorry, we're we are a underfunded nonprofit, but we're brand new. Will that mean we'll grow? We hope so. I mean, that's our goal. There's not a lot of businesses like mine that just focus on public safety videos. So we hope that we have a niche that is overutilized as opposed to underutilized. So that's where we stand right now. Yes, we are halfway through April. I don't miss what that part is though.
What are you missing?
No, so we're halfway through April. I don't know where that.
I think it was just like random.
Okay, thank you. So there you go, Mr. Badley TV. Stickers, patches, and coins. We have them. You make a donation, we send them out to you ASAP. So if you're lagging, we're sorry. We don't mean to lag. We don't mean to boast. And we want to thank the 305 people that are here right now. Can JC create some ringtones with your voice? You can sell those. You know what's funny? No disrespect to anybody, Betty, Veronica, but I've gotten so many suggestions for so many ways to raise funds that don't seem to, like for instance, remember they told me to try the
Cameo.
someone said you should do Cameo, so I did Cameo. So let's go backwards, and then we got to wrap this up. Let's go backwards. When I first started, I had a GoFundMe, and people say, "Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like GoFundMe. You should use PayPal." So I added a PayPal. Oh no, I don't like PayPal. You should use Venmo. So I added Venmo. Oh no, I don't like Venmo. You should use. Then they go, oh, you should use what's that thing called? OnlyFans. I'm like, okay, that ain't gonna happen. People tell me to use try different outlets to try to raise funds. Everybody for some reason hates the different outlets. They find something wrong with why they can't use it. Which instead of just saying, I don't like that, just don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't give me excuses why you can't do it, just don't. I'm not really, I'm just here to try to do more of these videos, be able to go out on our own, get stuff done. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You know, I said, okay, well, then on the website, there's an address, mail a check. And I've had people who I've given coins to who said, oh, I'm going to definitely donate. And so I give them the coin in advance and I never hear back from them. They have the coin, but you never hear back. So there you go. That's what you have to deal with. You deal with the public. I understand that. And when people say they're going to do something, that doesn't mean they're actually going to do it. They just want to. Just like when people say, "Oh, you got your hair done. Oh, you look taller. Oh, you look shorter. Oh, I love your hair. Oh, you're bald. I didn't know you were bald. I'm not bald. I just shaved my head bald." You know what I'm saying? So I always have people have something to say, but they don't really want to contribute to the. They'll quickly criticize.
Well, it's kind of like that thing that I reposted on my stories the other day where it was like, yeah, like I don't get the support, but you're very quick to want my resources.
Yes.
Like
yes.
that's how I've come across with my nutritional therapy business.
Remember when I used to get when I worked in TV and people say, "Hey, I'm having a wedding. You want to come?" Oh, sure, I'd love to come.
Yeah, can you film it?
Yeah, can you record it?
Yeah. Yep. It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Can you record my wedding? No, I'm not. Are you inviting me to your wedding? Or are you inviting me to record your wedding? Well, if you want me to record your wedding, it's just how much it's going to cost. Oh, that's too expensive. Exactly.
Yeah, people want the service, but they don't want to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens a lot. It happens quite a bit. I mean, the unfortunate part is that we are dealing with a lot of prices going up and people not getting the raises they need either. And so people simply cannot pay. But I agree with you. I feel like if you can't do anything, rather than complaining about like why you can't or like I don't like this service or whatever you use, just don't say anything.
Yeah, we have a friend who owns a restaurant in South San Francisco. We were talking to him yesterday. He was saying that how when he first started off, certain things were a certain price, and now they're triple the price. And people want him to keep his old prices, but the cost of doing business keeps going up.
Yeah.
So then when he raises prices, they go, "Oh, it's too expensive. I can't cover anymore." I'm like, yeah, well, I'm being hit with expenses too. I'm not raising it because I have nothing else to do.
Yeah, in order to maintain his business, he's got to pay more. So that's where prices come up. And I get that. But I think the hard part is that like people that are like working right now aren't getting the raises, and the pay is not matching up with the cost of living or the cost of having a grocery shop or the
Well, you
cost
know
of
why?
having to eat at a restaurant.
Because let's be realistic. A lot of the CEOs are making 3, 4, 500,000 a year. They don't care about the employees making $30 an hour, $20 an hour.
Yeah.
You know, they don't. It's like as long as I can pay for, as long as I can. People don't realize how it affects them until it affects them directly.
Yeah, that's true.
And if
We've
it
seen
doesn't
that
affect them
happen.
directly, they don't care.
I often think of the when it goes back to PG&E and their profit.
Yeah, yeah. It's all about the Benjamins. You and like we've met a politician. We won't say the person's name, but they were hardcore on the progressive side until one day they had to go to the store and buy something themselves and realize that everything was behind glass.
Mm-hmm.
They go, what is going
and
on
they
here?
actually had to wait.
They had to wait for service. People will not react to something unless it affects them directly. If you live in the woods and you don't know that there is and you heat your house with gas with wood, you're not going to know that people are suffering because they have to pay gas. You don't care because you got plenty of wood around there.
Yeah.
Until one day when you cut down your last tree and there's no more wood available, then you realize, oh, well, how come I didn't hear about this? Oh, you heard about it, you didn't care. Restream is temporary, unavailable.
Check back later.
Wow. So are we gone, guys?
Can you guys still hear and see us?
If
or did it end?
we lose it?
No, it didn't look like it ended. It looks like we're still going.
Yeah, I still see it.
Well, maybe that's a sign.
Yeah, it's a sign that we should wrap this bad puppy up.
Yeah, we've been on for 73 minutes.
Have we?
Yeah.
Okay. You stopped freezing. Well, hey, that's good. Betty Veronica's still there. 2.0. I love that.
Well, it's because we couldn't see her regular.
Her 1.0.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, so I have to give my normal spiel while you're here, all 329 of you. So we're here. We try to be here every Sunday around 7-ish. We don't have a fixed schedule because
things happen.
Things happen. But we try to do the best we can to be here. We appreciate you. You can be here doing anything else in the world, but you chose to be here with us. And we do appreciate that. And if you want to know why we're called Millennial Boom, it's because she's actually a millennial and I'm actually a boomer.
And I'm not his daughter.
Not my daughter. But I'm more technically savvy than she is. So I'm more of the millennial and she's more of the boomer.
I'm old school. I like pen to paper.
Yeah, I like iPad.
No.
iPad. See my eye and see the pad. Actually, spiel is German and it's also pronounced Spiel, not and what?
Spiel. It's pronounced spiel.
Who said spiel? Did I say spiel?
I have no idea.
Oh, maybe I did.
Did you?
Maybe. And you are not the only one who makes that error. Well, thank you for correcting me, Gabriel. Because, I've been waiting all day long to be corrected. I just couldn't wait. I was jonesing for correction. I've always been going, oh, I can't wait for Gabriel to correct me. Not. Just like people, they correct me with saying dissect as if it rhymed with, I'm not even going to get into it.
Alrighty then, on that note.
I'm millennial.
I'm a boomer.
And we appreciate your time. We thank you for the super chat. Please, if you're on YouTube, go to Mr. Badley TV on YouTube.
And subscribe.
And subscribe. It's free. And how much you guys hate paying for stuff. It's free.
Not everyone hates paying for stuff, but people will take free over paying any day.
Free 99.
Free 99.
Subscribe. If you're on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter. Push the follow button. You can subscribe for $5 a month if you want to. But any way you do is to help. And it keeps us moving and keeps us going. But we want to say good evening to all of you. Thank you, Betty Veronica. Good evening to you too.
Good evening.
And we'll see you guys hopefully next Sunday.
Have a great week and be safe in whatever you guys do.
Yeah. And remember, stop for stop signs.
Please do, because I saw 2 stop sign runners back to back today. Did not look pretty.
Don't pick your nose while you're driving because we can see you.
Also, don't use your phone while driving because we can also see you holding it.
Yeah. Okay. And drive to stay alive. All right. Thank you. So we don't have any music to end with.
Yeah, it's gonna be abrupt.
They killed everything. There's no thank you for joining us.
So should we do it?
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Millennial Boom.
Any other words?
I really don't. Join us next week.
See ya.